Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, Joe Biden has had a lot of gaffes in his time, and he had a really bad one this last week, which I'm going to show a video of. But really quick, I do want to just show some of my favorite gaffes of Joe Biden. Let's roll that clip.
Choose my words. There's some movement. There's been a response from there's been a response from the opposition. Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here to help make this a reality. I know I'm the most pro-union, anyway.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I haven't, look, I have trouble even saying to myself my own head the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. I mean, it's just not, I haven't observed anything in terms of, there's not things I don't do now that I did before, whether it's physical or mental or anything.
Mr. President, we love you. We love you. Why are you riding a bike? Is it because of petrol prices or? Oh!
And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did. And back in those days, to show how things have changed, one of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap.
So these ones are bad in their own right. I mean, you can tell that Joe Biden is completely mentally unfit as a president. But this video from last week was in a press conference where he literally chose to come out on stage and talk, which I don't know how his handlers let him do it, but they did. And watch him in this video talk about how mentally fit he is and then proceed to show how mentally unfit he is. Take a look.
It's America. Thank you, and I'll take some questions.
President Biden, something the special counsel said in his report is that one of the reasons you were not charged is because, in his description, you are a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
I'm well-meaning, and I'm an elderly man, and I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet. I don't need his recommendation. It's totally
How bad is your memory, and can you continue as president?
My memory is so bad, I let you speak. That's
your memory has gotten worse, Mr. President?
My memory has not gotten. My memory is fine. My memory. Take a look at what I think that, as you know, initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate to allow humanitarian material to get in.
So basically what happened is Biden confuses Mexico. And here's the deal. It's not the most unforgiving mistake, but it's just so funny when this whole presidency, you have his handlers that almost never let him do a press conference, especially one that are super open. But sometimes you'll see press conferences, but what's really happening in this press conference is that he has pre-made notes. He has pre-made questions, and only the pre-made questions is he allowed to take. In this case, they were actually just free-flowing. And so usually it wouldn't be a big deal if you mix up Mexico. It is a pretty big difference, especially when you're talking about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Like it's pretty easy to know the two countries. But regardless, let's just say that it was an honest mistake. Hey, I'm fine with that. He had just, 8 minutes earlier, I didn't play the whole clip because I wanted to distill it down for you. 8 minutes previous, he had talked about how mentally competent he was. So it's just, you can't juxtapose it better than that. I mean, you've got journalists asking him, hey, Mr. President, I don't really think you're very mentally fit, and the American people don't think so either. He's like, guys, I am so mentally fit. It's insane. By the way, you know how the Arabs are trying to invade Mexico? And it's like, whoa, what's going on? I mean, literally what happened, in case you missed it, just this last week, the DOJ special counsel, Robert Hur, basically came out and said that Joe Biden was not going to be convicted because of his mishandling of documents. And he said, quote, because he's a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with poor memory. So again, it's part of the game. It's not even like they're trying to deny it, like Biden is denying it, but his team isn't trying to deny it because that's, after all, what is saving him from literal legal trials. He has to be that sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with poor memory in order to not be convicted of something, which I'm no expert in law, but I'm not sure I didn't realize that the president was held to a different standard when it comes to his memory than, say, Donald Trump, who, of course, the whole time could have just been like, yeah, I also forgot. But somehow, the rules are different when it's your own DOJ as opposed to the DOJ attacking their opposition, which is Donald Trump. Basically, you can't have it both ways. This is my main critique of liberals and the way that they support Joe Biden. You can't have it both ways. He's either a nice idiot or a great president, depending on what liberals are saying. Which one is it? Is he a nice idiot, or is he a genius, really good president? Because it seems like for the legal basis and the legal trials, they're trying to say he's an idiot, and for his electability in 2024, they're saying he's a genius. You can't have it both ways. I think he could be a idiot, bad president. Maybe a combination of kind of the two ends of those. That's definitely possible. But Donald Trump somehow is painted in that light instead of Joe Biden. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, those are my favorite gaffes of Joe Biden this last week. Was just 1/100th of the many gaffes that he makes, and he will continue to make. And liberals will still support him and say he's mentally fit, which is crazy. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Go check out my other videos as well as my new book, A New Cult, The Progressive Takeover of the West, on Amazon.com. It goes into all these crazy things that elitists are doing and how the left is literally taking over our country. Again, you can go check it out at Amazon.com. We'll see you next time.